How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and today we're going to be beginning the military campaign for Stronghold 2 Steam Edition. So I have been intending on starting the campaign for this game for a while now, and really the only reason I've held off until this point was simply because I was waiting for the Steam Edition for the game to come out, because I knew that would be the updated version of it, and I wanted to be as up-to-date as possible when running through this campaign. Now, I don't believe any changes have actually been made as to the balancing of these missions for this campaign after the Steam Edition came out, but a lot of the user interface and actual art assets and stuff have been refined for a more modern and higher resolution look. So with that said, let's begin Chapter 1, The Search for the King.
Bring him down! Idiot!
The king?
No. Barclay does not hold him.
Maybe the rumors are true. William, what if he really has fled?
Hasten. We must reach the boat.
So this is our briefing. Fight through the guards and reach the boat. We lose if my lord dies or if Sir William dies. And believe it or not, there are actually tips for this mission. So that's a thing. There is no difficulty for it though. I'm pretty sure there isn't any difficulty selector in Stronghold 2, which is really interesting when you think about it. So Stronghold HD has missions of varying difficulties, right? You can choose it from anywhere from very easy to very hard. Then the next game in the series, Stronghold Crusader, omitted the difficulty altogether. Stronghold 2 also appears to have omitted difficulty altogether, or issued difficulty. I don't like that. And then Stronghold Legends reintroduces difficulty back into the game, as does Stronghold 3.
Ride for that gatehouse. They'll try to cut us off.
This is the gatehouse they're talking about. And this is Lord Barclay's castle. I think his name is Lord Barclay. Is that what his name is? Yes, it is. He has a pretty big castle over here. But that's a lot of actual map design that pretty much went unused in this mission. Like, it's pretty impressive and everything, but you never actually get to interact with any of this land. So here are our main units, and one change that I've noticed so far over the non-Steam edition, the old version of Stronghold 2, is that you now right-click to move. So if you're familiar with games like Stronghold Crusader, you know that after you select units, you can left-click to move them. And that was the case in Stronghold 2 as well, until they updated it, Firefly updated it for the Steam edition. And now it appears that you have to right-click to move your units, similar to their later games like Stronghold Legends and Stronghold 3. Which I think is a decent improvement, but, you know, depending upon which games you're more familiar with, you might be more at home with the older version of this movement system. And you still can't control which direction your units will face in, unlike Stronghold Legends. In Stronghold Legends, and Stronghold 3 even, you can sort of hold down the right button and then drag out, and then tell your units which direction to stand in. I guess it does work here as well, because like if we watch... Okay, let me check this out. I'm gonna have them walk over here. And no, you can't change which direction they walk in. As you can see, the enemy units are already waiting for us down here at the shore. So let's just make our way over there. No point in extending this any longer than need be. And once we get their attention...
These are spies! They shall not pass! Charge!
You just charge right into it. Caution be damned. so that does it.
What now?
Now, Master Steel, we travel inland up the river to a long-forgotten castle. Some monks have need of your aid.
So it is true. They search for their king.
Okay, so that is victory for mission number 1. Now, some people in the past have commented on the length of these episodes. The general format that I do for Stronghold when it comes to their actual missions, the campaign missions, is to do 1 mission per video. And I know this results in some very short videos, especially at the beginning of these campaigns that I start. That is not going to change here. I'm going to be doing 1 mission per video, and I've stuck to that with one exception of Stronghold Legends. There was 1 mission that took me an inordinate amount of time, and I ended up splitting that one into 2 separate videos. That's the only time I've ever done, or that's the only time I've ever deviated from this format. So I intend on keeping that format. If you don't prefer it, you can simply ignore these videos as they go up until they reach a certain number. Like if there are 10 that are in the playlist, and then you can run through them one after the other. If their short duration is the actual problem for you. And I only bring that up because I've seen it raised before, this issue where some people apparently don't understand the exact incentive behind the format of these videos, which I can understand, because a lot of people, they will have it segmented into 30-minute chunks or something. And that's what I do with more open-ended games or playthroughs like the ones that I do for Civilization. I tend to try to make those 1 hour long because it's something that I can do. Like, there is no natural sort of end to an episode like there is in the more formulaic mission-based campaigns in Stronghold. In regards to objectives, so overall objectives for Stronghold, I just want to say the idea behind what I was doing here with Stronghold back when I started it, back in 2016, mid-2016 or so, my intention was to play through all of the Stronghold titles that have been released to date. We have been making okay progress. I could have done better, obviously. We've completed Stronghold HD, Stronghold Crusader HD, and Stronghold Legends Steam Edition, with the exception of 1 mission that I also intended to finish. And I will be finishing that sometime when I get around to figuring out how to go about actually winning it, because Firefly rebalanced it for the Steam Edition and made it significantly harder than it originally was. At the moment, though, we are currently working on the Stronghold 3 playthrough as well as the Stronghold 2 playthrough. I would have started the Stronghold 2 playthrough before the Stronghold 3 one, but the problem was that at the time when I was ready for it to start another series, another campaign, the Steam Edition for Stronghold 2 still wasn't out, and like I mentioned at the beginning of this, I really wanted to play Stronghold 2, the Steam edition of the game. Like when I played through the campaigns, I wanted to make sure that it was the most up-to-date version of the game. So I hope that clarifies my intentions going forward and helps set expectations for what you can reasonably expect to see coming up in the next few months, really, because it's going to take a few months to finish Stronghold 2 and Stronghold 3. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I hope to see you next time.